In this video, you'll get an introduction to the daily routine and how it's going to make it much easier for you to get fit and stay fit, even if you've struggled trying a bunch of different things and didn't achieve the results that you wanted before. This daily routine reinforces your foundation in ways that traditional approaches to fitness and nutrition don't even discuss. But when people skip this, there are consequences that will be very clear to you by the end of this video. And if you've struggled to enjoy working out or eating the right foods, if you keep finding that your fitness and nutrition always seem to end up on the back burner, then the daily routine is something you want to start immediately because it sets you up for long-term success. Everything we're going to share with you will be a lot more impactful if you take some notes. That's why when you open your playbook to page 2 and 3, you'll see a spread that looks like this. And we'll be showing you some information in blue, and you can fill in the same blue information in your playbook. So you may need to pause the video occasionally to give yourself some time to write down those blue words. And the good thing is, it'll help you learn more effectively, and you'll also be able to quickly refer back to it later. The first thing we want to cover is what the daily routine is. So in terms of a definition, basically, it reduces stress and emotional reactivity so you have the energy and discipline to stay committed to your fitness and nutrition. And this is really important because the number one reason why people don't see lasting results is because they just can't find the energy or time to keep prioritizing their fitness and nutrition. But the root cause isn't that you don't actually have enough time or energy. The root cause is that you keep defaulting back into stress, especially when so many of us grew up glorifying stress and just pushing through to get things done. But the truth is that all of that stress wears people down. Eventually, it starts compromising us, weakening our immune systems, and draining us of our motivation, commitment, and discipline. So when people are stressed, it's nearly impossible to stick with their fitness and nutrition goals. And that's where this daily routine comes in, because when you do the 3 things we'll be sharing with you here, you'll be able to reduce stress before it even starts. You can also reduce your emotional reactivity, which means that you get mentally stronger, and it's easier to stay calm and confident even during stressful situations. And when you stop leaking energy, naturally that means that you have more to put towards your fitness and nutrition. Because when you're energized and focused on the right things, you can find the discipline and the commitment that will get you fit and keep you fit. So next, let's quickly go through some of the benefits of completing the 3-part daily routine. And in your playbook, please mark the ones that you would personally enjoy in your life by adding a check mark or highlight. It will support your cardiovascular health by lowering your heart rate and improving your breathing efficiency. Train your body to recover faster and handle stress better. Reduce cortisol levels and lower blood pressure. You'll also learn to influence your parasympathetic nervous system. And if you're not familiar with your parasympathetic nervous system, basically it's the part of you that is responsible for feeling relaxed, conserving your energy, and restoring your body to a state of calm. Plus, the daily routine will make you feel braver and more confident, as well as calmer and more focused. And it will minimize concerns and doubts that delay you from taking action, help you have better boundaries, and look forward to doing necessary tasks, even if you don't currently enjoy doing them. And because of that, you'll be more productive, improve your aerobic fitness without adding extra workouts, and ultimately be able to stay committed to getting fit and staying fit. Sounds good, right? This is all available to you, so it matters for you to take ownership of your results. And at the top of page 3, you'll see we gave you space to explore why you want to get fit.
For example, I would write, I want to reverse my health issues and brain fog. I want to feel good in my body every day, no more blurry vision or pulsing headaches. I want to sleep better and wake up excited for the day and what I'm going to do. I want to feel calm and in control at work, regardless of the challenges. And I want to enjoy my stomach when I look in the mirror. Pause the video and take a few moments to write down your thoughts and feelings about what this journey means to you.
Okay, next, let's go through the 3-part daily routine and why it sets you up for success. In the table, you'll be able to add the name, the mechanism that makes it work, as well as some of the specific results that you can expect from doing them. Part 1 is called the energy amplifier. You might want to add a little note here that it takes 19 minutes, but if you do it while you're waking up in the morning, it doesn't actually add any time to your day. The mechanism that makes it so effective is something called breath work. And if you've never heard of breath work before, no worries. We'll share more about this later when we give you the audio file that will guide you. As for the results that you can expect from the energy amplifier, first, it influences your parasympathetic nervous system. So this is a very effective tool for reducing your cortisol levels and lowering your blood pressure, both of which helps you handle stress better. And when you use the energy amplifier every morning, like we recommend, while you're starting your day, it gives you an advantage because it puts you in the bravest, calmest, and most confident place. It sets the stage for the whole day to unfold in a completely different way. The other result is that the energy amplifier improves your aerobic and cardiovascular system without doing a traditional workout like running or cardio or high intensity interval training. And that's because it's training your lungs and your heart to be able to use oxygen more efficiently. And that happens even though you're lying down and very comfortable. When you improve your aerobic and cardiovascular fitness, that also gives your immune system a big boost, which of course is very good for your overall health. All right, the second part of the daily routine is called the activation code. This is a fully customized document that we'll walk you through creating. And when you're done writing it, we recommend you record yourself speaking so you can listen to it every morning. After you have that recording, it takes only about 5 minutes to listen to it. And you can do that while you're getting dressed or while you're taking your morning walk. So again, it's not really adding any time to your day once it's been written and recorded. The two mechanisms that make the activation code work are called self-affirmation theory and cognitive priming. And if you don't know what self-affirmation theory and cognitive priming are, don't worry. There's not going to be a test later, and you can still get the benefits of the activation code regardless of whether you remember the particular terms. What's important is that clients always say when they finish listening to their activation code, they just feel better. Again, more confident, calmer, and braver. And that's because the activation code prepares your mind to succeed and take action, not just with fitness and nutrition, but the rest of your life as well. So if you have been frustrated or upset that you didn't get the results that you wanted before, you can create the sense of security in yourself that makes it much easier for you to try again. And the third part of the daily routine is what we call situation adjusters. And we're going to explain more about how to fill these out, but you can see copies of them starting on page 32 of your playbook. After you watch our demonstrations and learn how to work through the questions, you might spend 7 to 10 minutes every morning writing your thoughts down. So it's pretty quick and easy. Now, the mechanism that makes situation adjusters so effective is something called cognitive restructuring and another thing called positive reframing. And we can tell you that when clients finish filling out a situation adjuster, again, they just genuinely feel better, not just because they faked some positivity, but because they actually figured out how to think constructively about their situation. And because they genuinely feel better, they now have the opportunity to overcome what's truly been holding back their progress. And when they can overcome that, they're in the position to actually see that progress now. So just to summarize the result here for you, it helps you deal with self-defeating thoughts so you can stay committed. Now, when you stack up and use the energy amplifier, then the activation code, and then a situation adjuster, you've got a trio of very effective tools that absolutely help you break and stop cycles of failure so you can move beyond the underlying reasons that have actually been blocking your progress with fitness and nutrition.
The daily routine that you'll be discovering is what Craig uses, it's what I use, and it's what our clients have used to get some pretty amazing results in terms of how they approached tasks and activities so that they actually looked forward to doing what needed to be done. Considering that I've been using the daily routine for over a year, I've had hundreds of experiences with how it's impacted my fitness and my nutrition, but I'm going to stick to the top 5 right now. Impact number 1, I minimize the time I spend feeling self-conscious. There are so many reasons that your confidence can be blocked by conversations that you have with yourself when you're judging your efforts to eat or exercise the right way. But the daily routine helped me get through those awkward moments and phases so that I could just show up and bring my best to the necessary task. Impact number 2, it makes it possible for me to ignore stuff that I don't like. You may not love the environment where you work out for a ton of reasons: the lighting, the smell, the people, the tasks themselves. Old me used to fixate on all of that and comment about how bad one thing or another was. And that was how I created permission not to show up for many years. But with the daily routine, new me stays focused on my ultimate priorities: my health and getting stronger. Impact number 3, it made me more efficient at work, so I had time and energy for exercising and eating right. Life is super busy, I totally get it. And when important projects are on the schedule, it's really easy to make up stories about how we don't have time or we don't have energy to exercise or eat right properly today. The daily routine helped me be more productive at work. And because of that, I logged 150 workouts in my first year, which is a huge improvement from the 0 workouts a year that I logged the 7 years before that. So no matter where you're at, the daily routine is going to help with your consistency. Impact number 4, it made me calmer under pressure. When something stressful happens, it used to be extremely normal for me to get totally absorbed by it. And it was very difficult to stop my mind from fixating and obsessing over the stressful situation. However, with the daily routine, I've just gotten so much better at navigating through stress without having that stress leak into me. So, no matter what you're going through, it will help you have better boundaries. Impact number 5, it strengthened my immune system and my physical body. You probably know that stress preys on a weak immune system, and I used to have a laundry list of health problems. Nowadays, though, my immune system is functioning so much better. And that's partly due to the first step of the daily routine, but it's also due to the fact that I have actually shown up to exercise and eat right 7 days a week. And the result of that is that I've reversed multiple chronic health issues, and I haven't gotten a cold, a flu, or any kind of sickness in well over a year. So no matter what your current health status is, the daily routine will serve you well. So that's just a quick list of the top 5 ways that I'd say the daily routine has impacted me. And I'm sure that you are going to have your own personal achievements in those areas and then some.
So now that you've got the basic introduction, let's dive in. We're going to show you how to customize and use each part so that you can set the stage for your entire day to unfold very differently and have the energy and discipline to be committed to getting fit and staying fit.